Hello, this is the Meta Man, and what we're going to do today is go right back to basics. I want to talk to you about the very basics of buying and selling. I want to talk to you about the very basics of what a coin is versus what a stock is. So let's get started. When you want to buy a stock like IBM or Tesla, then you can't go to the stock exchange to buy it. You have to go to a middleman called a stockbroker. And stockbrokers get really, really rich because they make a lot of money when you buy and sell. Anytime you retain somebody who's really rich, you know you're getting ripped off, because I don't know that they give such great advice, because on the coin market, there is no middleman, so there is no one to give advice, and people probably do just as well in coins as they do in stocks, and yet the middleman makes a fortune in the stock market. So you have to go to a stockbroker first, and then you have to use the oldest technology in the universe. You actually have to phone your stockbroker. How antiquated. You're not allowed to use any technology. You're not allowed to text. You're not allowed to email. You're not even allowed to leave a voicemail. They won't respond to it. They have to use the error-prone method of listening on a telephone. It's weird. And then they have to write it down or make the possible mistake of typing it into a computer. And then it goes to the floor of the stock exchange, and the low tech there is beyond your belief. They use hand signals. Honestly, hand signals. They yell across the room, "Hey, Bill." And then they make a hand signal like this, which means buy IBM at this price or sell Tesla at that price, by hand signals when there's screaming noise everywhere, and yet somehow it works. Are there mistakes? I'm sure there are. Hand signals, it's like smoke signals. It's crazy. Anyways, it then has to go all the way back up the ladder. The hand signal has to get written down on both sides, and it has to be confirmed, and then it has to go back to the stockbroker, and then it has to be sent back to you. It's a very archaic system. It was formed a long time ago, and it hasn't improved at all since. Now, let's compare that to crypto. With crypto, you can't go to a middleman because there is no middleman. You go directly to the exchange, directly to the crypto exchange. Now, there is a wonderful website called coingecko.com, coingecko.com, and I'm going to share my screen and go there right now, because you need to be familiar with CoinGecko because it is so beautifully valuable to you. What CoinGecko looks like, coingecko.com. The first thing you notice is it says coins. Well, I wonder what coins is. The most important thing in that pull-down menu is categories. So I'm going to click on categories to show you what's there. You may want to invest in the Polygon ecosystem or the Avalanche ecosystem or the Moonriver ecosystem, but you don't know which coins are in Moonriver. So when you click on it, you find all the coins that are in that ecosystem. And also, if I back up a bit, I can show you that Moonriver has 36 coins in its ecosystem, but Avalanche has 252 coins in its ecosystem. And there's a phantom ecosystem, but it's not just ecosystems. If I look way down here to about 24, there it is, there's the metaverse. Today is January 29, 2022, and it is 3 months since I started the MetaMan Rocks. I started November 1st of 2021. So it's November, December, January, 3 entire months. And when I started, the metaverse had 41 coins in it. And now the metaverse has 75 coins in it. In 3 months, it's almost doubled. And most of that excitement came from Mark Zuckerberg's making the announcement that he's changing the name of Facebook to Meta. And then GameFi. This is a list of games, but it's games only in a particular ecosystem. I wish they had a category called games, not just this particular one. And there's also DeFi. So there's lots of categories of coins, and you might want to investigate that. But this is an important one, exchanges. There are 500 exchanges. The most famous one is Binance, and you can see it has $10 billion a day of trades that go through, 155 million visits. It lists 363 coins, but this is strange. Pairs of coins. What is a pair of coins? Well, we're going to come up to that in a minute. But basically what it means is if you wish to buy a particular coin, let's say monkey ball, then what do you buy it with? Well, in the stock market, it's interesting and it's easy because in your stock market account, you're allowed to have two things. You're allowed to have stocks, but you're also allowed to have fiat currency like the US dollar. So if you want to buy another stock, you use the US dollar to buy it, but not with coins. With coins, you traditionally buy with USDT, which is US dollar tether. It's a coin, but it's geared, it's linked, it's fixed to the US dollar. So if you have one USDT, you have the value of one US dollar. You might say, well, what's the bother? Why do it? And the answer is you're only allowed to have coins in a coin account, but you need something to buy coins with. And so they've created a thing that's a coin, but it's kind of like a US dollar. But not all coins are bought with USDT, and you'll see that in a minute. But right now, I just want you to see that there are 500 different exchanges, and some of them have a trust score of 10 out of 10, but some of them don't. Some of them are way down the list, and you wouldn't want to use them. Right now, I started using Binance, but because I'm an Ontario, Canada resident, I've had to stop using it as of December 31st because the Ontario Securities Commission said that Binance wasn't compliant. They're trying their best to be compliant, but in the meantime, I switched to gate.io. So all of my holdings are in gate.io. Now, the next thing I want you to look at is portfolio, way over here. And what I did is I made a list in my portfolio of all the coins that I own. I didn't put in how much I own of them because that changes too much and I just couldn't be bothered doing it. But these are my holdings: Solano, XRP, Polkadot, Chainlink, FTX, Phantom, VeChain. I have 51 coins, and there they are. There they are. Now, why did I bother doing it? Let's go back up to the top, because there is a category called 7D, which is 7 days. When I click on that, it shows me in order which ones have gone up the most. ShoeFi has gone up 107.9% in 7 days. My next one is Trader Joe, has gone up 51%. And Render Token, which I love and which I'll never sell, has gone up 33% in the last 7 days. I can also click on it again and find my worst stocks. Monkey Ball, which I actually love, has gone down 39% in 7 days. I can also do that for the hour. Trader Joe has gone up the most, 21%. And if I look on the other side, Sunny Aggregator has gone down almost 5%. And so it's useful just to type in the coins that you own, and then you can get the benefit of seeing which ones have gone up the most, so that you could maybe sell a little or take profits or whatever you wish. The next thing you may want to look at is an individual coin. So I'm going to look at Monkey Ball. You just click on it, and what CoinGecko shows you is how high it is on the market cap rank. Well, Monkey Ball is so low, it's so low in the market cap rank that nobody knows what its rank is. It could be 4,000th or 5,000th. It's a very aggressive, very risky coin. But I like it, and I think it's going to do very well. Another thing that's really important is you can see its website. So you never have to wonder how to get more information. You can just click on it, and there's the famous monkeys. So let's go back to CoinGecko. And another really, really important thing is after all this introductory information, they actually show you a graph. It's a graph of the 24-hour, but I like to go to the max because one of the rules is when in doubt, zoom out. And you can see that maximum Monkey Ball started December 21 of 2021, and it's now January 29th of 2022. It's only been in existence for about 5 weeks. And what it did after it got started is it went up a little, went down a bit, went up a bit, and then fell all the way down. And for the last week, it's been consolidating. So maybe it's about to rise. I don't know, but I'm going to hold it for years, so it hardly matters to me. But there's something interesting. Let's say I say to myself, gee, I'm interested in Monkey Ball. I want to buy it. But where do you buy it? There's 500 exchanges. Maybe it's on the exchange that I like to use, gate.io. Maybe it's not. By the way, I've got a whole playlist on gate.io that you may want to look at. So there's an item here called markets. And when you click on markets, what it does is show you where you can buy Monkey Ball. And Monkey Ball is available on gate.io, on Bybit, on FTX, and on gate.io. You say, what? What do you mean it's available twice? Well, do you remember I told you that there are pairs? And so you can buy Monkey Ball using the pair MBS USDT. In other words, if you have some US dollar tether in your coin account, you can use it to buy Monkey Ball on gate.io. But also gate.io supports you buying Monkey Ball with Ethereum. So if you have too much Ethereum or you want to take some profits in Ethereum, you can sell your Ethereum, and instead of selling it into USDT and putting it on the sidelines, you can actually use your Ethereum to purchase Monkey Ball. But notice some of these ones lower down, Liquid, Buy4X, and Radium, they're listed as warning, or they're not even listed at all. Don't use any of those exchanges. It's not as if there's a shortage of exchanges. There's 500 of them. So stick with the big guys at the top. Stick with the big guys at the top. So there I've shown you exactly how to use CoinGecko, and I've talked to you about the difference between coins and stocks. Another big difference is this, and it's a question I get asked all the time. People say, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is worth whatever, $35,000, $60,000, depending on when you happen to be listening to this video. I don't have $35,000. I've missed my chance. I'll never be able to get into Bitcoin. No. In stocks, you have to buy a whole number of stocks. In fact, you can't even buy one. If you wanted to buy Tesla, you typically buy 100 of them. Or if you wanted to buy IBM, you buy 100. Or if you wanted to buy Ford Motor Company, you buy a lot of 100 shares. But it's the exact opposite with coins. You can actually buy $1 of a coin. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to. You'd probably want to invest more than that. But you could buy $5 of Ethereum. You could buy $6 of Bitcoin. You could actually buy any amount you wish. Nobody ever buys a whole number. Like, I can't buy 10 Monkey Balls because the odds that I would actually get it dead on is too remote, because you can see the price is 0.467074. How the heck could you buy 10 of them? So you never buy a whole number of coins, but you always have to buy a whole number of shares. So that is another giant difference. So that's my basic summary of what a coin is, and what, by contrast, a share is, and how you buy them, and how very, very valuable is coingecko.com. And by the way, since I mentioned Monkey Ball so many times, and because I love it, you may want to go right there and see a delicious video that I made on Monkey Ball. Also remember that I love you whether you subscribe or not, but I love you even more if you subscribe. And I love you if you like this video, but I like you even more if you like the video. And I'll love you to the moon if you share it with friends. And there's one other thing: like, subscribe, share, comment. Yes, leave a comment below. I answer every comment. I've got 1,500 subscribers, and I've done 75 videos, and I'm up to 70,000 views, but I still respond to every comment myself personally. So leave a comment if you wish. I'm happy to respond to you. I love you. I love you. You are now much wiser than you were just 10 minutes ago. Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel. And please click on this video, which is my most recent video, my previous one. And please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.